I'm starting to worry about the carnivore community. It's getting to be a community. I've made so many friends. I've had so many great interactions, so much fun on the internet with messaging and comments and back and forth, and people changing their lives and who continue to change their lives, who find the carnivore diet the best way to eat, the way that for them, performance-wise, results-wise, being able to stay on it wise while you lose your weight and get in shape has proven to be one of the greatest parts of this change in my life over the last couple of years. But there's a downside, and the downside is beginning to concern me the same way that this would concern me in any other part of my life, and that is the religious zealotry with which the carnivore community, like the vegan community, like the vegetarian community, like the keto community, like the intermittent fasting community, can take things to another level that makes me uncomfortable. And I think we've reached that with the carnivore dieters. That is the inability to even contemplate that there may be other ways of eating. There may be other benefits to eating other ways and other things that they dismiss out of hand because it includes the things that they don't eat. And that's concerning to me. It is an almost pathological ignorance or if they know, ignoring settled science. I'll give you an example. Calories in, calories out. It's the best one. It's been a rant of mine here I've been on this for 4 or 5 days now because it comes up constantly. Calling sugar a poison in reasonable amounts. What I mean by that is, the studies are clear. It's too much sugar. It's not sugar by itself. Sugar's 3, 4, 5% of your calories every day. It's not going to kill you. You can lose weight eating sugar. I choose not to. I don't think it's good for me in the long term, mentally or physically. I don't think it benefits me in any way, so I don't eat it. I don't see the value in it. I like the discipline that I have that I don't eat it. But to sit here and tell you guys that if you eat a teaspoon of sugar every day, it's going to kill you, that's just ridiculous. It's just, there's no science behind that. Eat plants and what they're going to do to you. They're going to poison you. There's no science behind that. There's nothing to back any of that up. There's no studies, randomized human trials. That's what I mean by studies that back that up. Sweeteners, artificial sweeteners, something I've been raging against for a while. The studies, in fact, are now definitive in that you can have at the sweeteners, and in fact, people who drink Diet Cokes in an attempt to lose weight, lose more weight than they do drinking water. Okay, so these things are indisputable. They absolutely are true. And yet the carnivore community, just like the vegetarian and vegan community, continues to dispute things that we know aren't right. Red meat's going to kill you. Red meat's going to give you cancer. Red meat's going to be the end of you. You can't eat red meat. Cows are terrible, and stop eating pig, and all the rest of the stuff that we hear from these people that we know as carnivores aren't true. We will turn around, though, when the other side throws it at us and discount it as not true, even though the studies are there to show 180 degrees the opposite way. And I don't want any part of that. So if you are looking for a carnivore to follow who has had inordinate amount of success the way that I have, I appreciate that follow. But if you're looking for someone who is going to sit here and say this is the only way to eat, this will change your life, which it will, but this is the only way to change your life, I should say, I'm not your guy. Because anybody that goes into a calorie deficit is going to lose weight regardless of what you eat. Are you going to be as healthy as you could? Are there healthier ways of going into a calorie deficit? Yes. Is carnivore the healthiest way to go into a calorie deficit, lose weight, and get healthy? I don't think so. I think that there are equally as healthy ways to do it. Is there an easier way? No, I love this way. I love carnivore. I love everything it does for me and every way it makes me feel. But could I eat? Are there people that eat, calorie or diets that are super low in fat, high in protein, and 20-25% carbohydrates, and that they do fantastically and they lose weight, they get in shape, they put on muscle? Yes, there is. Now, that's not been for me. This lifestyle has been for me, but that doesn't discount what is for others and whether or not that's valid. Like I said, you're going to get perfectly healthy on a vegetarian diet, trying to lose weight as long as you are in a calorie deficit, and not all this other crazy science about eat all you want and too much fat and too much fiber and all of these other things. They're secondary to the reality that you're going to be better, you're going to feel better, you're going to improve your life no matter what you eat in a calorie deficit. And then there are levels there that you can then incorporate and think about and decide for yourself and test that are going to make you feel better depending on what you eat. Eat all sugar, eat 2,000 calories of all sugar, you're going to lose weight. But I don't think you're going to feel as good as eating 2,000 calories of red meat. Maybe 2,000 calories of rice and red meat and eggs and chicken and all of those different things. Maybe throw some bread, throw in some vegetables, throw in some fruit. You're going to do better, infinitely better than you would at 2,000 calories of sugar. But are you going to feel as good as you do if you ate an all-protein and all-fat diet? That's for you to decide. Either way is better than what you're doing right now. And I don't want to be a part of any ideology. I don't want to be a part of a church. I don't want to be a part of a religion, I should say. Not a church, sorry, I misspoke there. I don't want to be part of a religion. I want to do what's best for me, and I want to help all of you do what's best for you. So as I'm going to start adding in, as I said in a recent video, I'm going to start adding in a little bit of rice and a little bit of fruit just to see how I feel, play with it, try it for 4 months as I go on this new program that I'm on. I will report to all of you how I'm feeling. But I want all of us to step back and be careful, because I'm seeing a lot of signs on social media about people going mad. People going over the top, people discounting what is settled science simply because they take it as an affront to their beliefs. I think that's dangerous. That's dangerous in religion. That's dangerous in politics. And we know that's dangerous in working out and building muscle. And that is definitely dangerous with nutrition. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Go for a walk.